documents, everything we need to do this presentation correctly. You heard? Hey man, hand me those papers over there. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to DOCZ Daily. In case you haven't heard, Juelz Santana and Jim Jones responded to all of the things that Cameron said about them recently. It's like he had no remorse for either one of these men. He treating them like they was his flunkies. And now it's looking like they got some type of pretty boy beef going on. They don't really want to fight for real, but they in the news talking in these blogs. And I want to share something with y'all real quick before we start with the main presentation, because I noticed something watching DOCZ videos. It's sort of like Cameron was treating them like they was his dogs or something. Look at this, y'all. Now y'all see them all in the bathroom. It's stankin' there. A whole bunch of men waiting for some more men to come in there on some booty goonage. But look at this part, y'all. Cameron in the back. They get the girls, they get whatever they want, right? Cameron came behind them, put his hand on their shoulders like they sensei, like Master Roshi, and made them fall back. Look at this. When they felt that hand on when Cameron let them know he was ready to come through and do his thing and get the fuck out the way of the camera, look what they did. They fell, they went to the back. They fell the fuck back. They turned, not only did they part in their backs, but they looked down at the ground when they walked so Cam could do his Louie Tootie, Rudy Tootie, Booty Booty, whatever he was spitting. And that's so sad to see that he made them. Y'all not understanding the power and control Cam had over these men. That's why when them dogs had an opportunity to bite, they bit the shit out of Cam. Because they was tired of being under his muzzle. Look at this. They thugged out Remy Ma in the video with the DOCZ belt on. Like, y'all get back. Y'all go somewhere and play. While he spit his bar. That's embarrassing, man. We about to talk about all this and more. Y'all just gotta stay tuned, because this is the part that I really want to share with y'all. Juelz Santana says nobody wins in Cameron and Jim Jones feud, especially not him. They're claiming he's taking L's on a daily basis. I got love for Juelz. He did a video not that long ago with Future and Lil Baby, and the blogs talking about he looked like a crackhead in the video, and I think that's the utmost disrespect, seeing how he is an NY legend. Juelz Santana has opened up about the latest feud between Cameron and Jim Jones. On the latest episode of All the Dialogue, the Harlem native was asked about his diplomat's brethren who have been at odds in the new year. Killer Cam and Capo traded heated words with one another over their friendship earlier this month, and Santana claimed he is not happy about the beef. So he's sad. He hurting about it. But he also addressed Cameron for saying some of the things he said. Y'all need to listen at this. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue, everybody.
How you feel about the Jim Jones and Cam situation?
Oh man, I definitely don't. It's not something I condone, or I think, you know what I mean. I'm rooting for. I'm sitting there watching and happy that it's going on. I'm definitely not at all. Both of them are still my brothers at the end of the day. So, with that being said, I definitely don't like what's going on. I never liked it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins when the family feuds. You heard? So no matter what we going through behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? But, as men, things happen, and social media is so powerful and so strong now that, sometimes things spill over. You know what I'm saying? And you have situations like you have now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
When I was looking at Cam interview with 50, he said that there was internal issues going on with DOCZ when 50 brought you and Jim Jones out of the show. Out of curiosity, what's the backstory behind that? Y'all coming out that 50 show?
Well, the Cam and 50, the Cam and 50 beef was like a public display. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was from the radio, Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? 50 went up there and said some things, you know what I'm saying, about Koch and them being a graveyard label, and you know, Cam had some things to say back to 50, and that, you know, that led to the whole Curtis situation that Cam was doing. You know what I'm saying? And the songs got put out on both sides from Cam and Fifth, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's how that went. I don't know the timeline. I can't recall the timeline because I'm bad with that, of when 50 reached out, if it was really at that time, you know what I'm saying, of that specific incident. But whatever, 50 did reach out and Jim did go on stage. And me as a brother, I mean, you know, Jim had Ballin' out at the time, which Ballin' was the #1 record, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. So, you know, just like we support each other, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was taught. I was always like the young brother. I'm going.
And that's why Cam don't have no respect for them, man. They acting like some flat out hoochies. He treated them like bitches. And no disrespect, but he did. I just showed y'all. He was treating them like they was his whores. A bunch of men in the men's bathroom with chains and whips and shit. The whole Harlem was out there. He let them get their shine on. He played the cut. Cameron played the cut because he knew he was about to tell them to go somewhere and lay down. He let them have all their fun in the beginning of the video. Let them live the life. They still stunting in front of the cameras. They still clout chasing. They want all of the juice. Cameron had to feed his wolves. He know they was only around him because he was famous before they became famous. He had the juice before they had the juice. So they sucking up all his sunshine. He like, man, if y'all, it's time. It is time. Like, it's time. Time for y'all to play the cut. Nobody knew who y'all was. If it wasn't for me, nobody still wouldn't know who the fuck y'all is. Then they had the audacity to get on stage with 50 Cent while 50 was beefing with Cam. If y'all don't get y'all hoochie daddy asses out of here, man. Look. Hold on, no. Get it together. Like, it's time. Like, y'all play the cut. When they seen look at their face when they seen his face, like, okay, daddy. Juelz looking at him like, playtime is over? Like, yes, playtime is over. Jim Jones looked like he about to cry, like, man. Tired of having to fall back for Cam. He just, look, Jim Jones bit his lip like, man, I'm sick of this shit, man. He couldn't wait for to have the spotlight on him and only him. Ballin'. Like, fuck. You're like, you got it. You got it today, nigga. Today's your day. But eventually, when I'm the man, I'ma shit on you. That's exactly what he did. Rudy Tootie, the Judy Cootie, Jacootie, Coogie, Jacoogie, Joogie, Joogie. The R. Kelly of Harlem. Damn. Shattered their dreams, man. Now they gotta figure out what they gonna do. Never seen nothing like it a day in my life. And he got all the camera time. He told the cameraman, put it at an angle to where you don't even see them niggas no more. He like, nigga, fall back. What do you call that? It's all raps and they all whack. They wouldn't dare step in front. They didn't even want to stand next to this man. They had to play the back. Like, when daddy do his thing, you two hang over there. I don't care. Over there with the underwear, with the other pair. With the bubble bear and the tubble bear. But that's Negro here nor there. Hey, we gotta move on, y'all. Cause I could pull up some clips where Cameron bitched them boys. But we ain't gonna do that because we got love and respect for Juelz Santana, Jim Jones, and Cameron. But y'all need to listen to what Jim Jones had to say. Listen at this, y'all.
Good. All right, well, you know, the biggest thing going on the internet right now you know what I'm saying, that you know about is you and Cameron had your differences on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys have said a lot of stuff about each other, man. You know.
Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate that all of us had to go down this way and everything plays out on the internet the way it's playing out and shit like that, especially for two people that people know to be brothers and as close as we are. So I could imagine all the confusion and how people are feeling and how people are feeling separated and people feeling like they got to choose a side. I don't want nobody to ever choose a side of what's going on. It's just sad that is people having to see this in real time and things like that. But at the same time, I can't let it knock me off for what I'm doing. Besides anything was going on, I was already full speed into what I had going on, and now it's just put a whole different light on everything I had going on. And for me to take a negative spin about it, it would be not advantageous to me. So I chose to use it towards everything that I know how to do and as a form of marketing and promo for myself. And it seems to be doing pretty good. Instead of engaging in petty warfare that probably won't make me a dime.
Okay, now, you know, is there any of that stuff that you can address? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it's kind of crazy for him to accuse you of not being from Harlem, you know.
Yeah, it's a good joke, man, but we all know what's going on, man. You dig? I'm definitely raised in the Bronx, but I mean, made in the Bronx, and Harlem raised me. Funny thing about it, I was born in a hospital called Flower Fifth Avenue, which is not in Harlem anymore, or right beneath Harlem. That's where I was actually born. And you can look it up. I got a birth certificate. So do your research. You're a journalist.
See, it's a shame that he got to do all this now. He gonna have to do this for the rest of his life, and he already an old man. He got to explain his origin story over and over again. And when you have to do shit like that, when you even willing to do shit like that, people gonna automatically assume you're a fraud. I don't have to explain where I was born or to anybody. If they don't believe it, then fuck them. But it's a part of his business in order to explain these things to the masses, because he had people convinced that he's a Harlemite from Harlem World, a Harlem-born man, when Cameron is claiming that's not the case. One thing for sure, Cameron and Mace definitely from Harlem. People seeing them play for Harlem high schools or whatever. They know them from around the way. It's no if, no ands, no buts, no questions. But when it comes to Juelz and Jim Jones, they could be from the Dominican Republic for all we know. That's why they gotta explain. And Cameron ain't got no reason to lie. He said some things that had people scratching their heads, and Jim Jones had no choice but to try to get comfy and deal with the madness. He doing interviews with a blanket on because he know the internet at any time could put his ass to sleep. Now y'all heard what he had to say. I need y'all to listen to what Cameron had to say about the situation, because he went in. He hurt a lot of people's feelings. A lot of people in Harlem, they butt hurt. Some people afraid to come outside because they not really from Harlem and they living in Harlem, and now they could possibly have problems in Harlem. Y'all need to listen to what Cameron said.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna address a couple things because we've been on vacation. And a lot of niggas been talking since I was off vacation. We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, man.
He said he's a guardian angel and designer. Wait. A guardian angel, Cam? That's what he was? Whenever shit get funky, Jim Jones arrived to save the day. He was a flunky. A guardian angel and designer. Like, I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Like, just look over your shoulder, honey. A guardian angel and designer. He started off with the disrespect. Y'all gotta look at this.
Nigga, I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick ride now. That's where this old shit, I would have left you alone. I would have left the old shit alone. But listen, dick ride, do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met, how you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Cameron 1995 freestyle.
Did you know you could be entitled to a 5 or 6 figure payout if you were in a
See,
traffic
that's going to be a problem with this thing here, man. And I got to explain this to the people, what's happening here. Now, Cam did drop some jewels, but you have to admit, this whole thing was childish. They talking about growing up together. They talking about, I don't remember seeing you on the sandbox. Grow up. You not from Harlem because you ain't grow. You weren't born and raised. Like, if you weren't born in Harlem Hospital, you just not from Harlem. Or if you came in the 10th grade, the 11th, the 3rd, 4th grade, if you wasn't in kindergarten, my nigga, you not from Harlem. Yeah, your grandmother lived there, but you will only stay for a day or two and take your ass back home to the Bronx. Petty shit, man. And that gotta let y'all know that it's something a lot deeper going on behind the scenes with these men. It's a pretty boy beef happening. Freaky Zeke ain't getting half of the camera time that these guys got, and that make you wonder why. How come they ain't have Freaky Zeke on the front lines and them cameras with them diamonds blinging and things? Why they ain't want him to get that love? This is some pretty boy beef happening with DOCZ. And you can tell it's a pretty boy beef because ain't nobody swung or ain't nobody did shit yet. They gonna lick their lips at each other until somebody croak. They gonna be 90 years old still licking their lips at each other. Ain't nobody gonna die, man. Y'all need to see this because I was disappointed when I seen it. But we gotta get to these facts. Look at this. Let me play that. Look.
Them freestyles that we just showed y'all, go Google them, have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mace, myself, Big L, even though Mace and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this, nigga. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles. And you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house, you said, and this word to my dead mother, yo, man, I heard the freestyles, y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all wanna come by and just hang out, y'all could, y'all more than welcome. Like, all right, Jomo, thanks, it didn't really make.
He took him back to Jomo, not Capo, but Jomo. Not Jim Jones. Not none of them monikers he had over there. He took him back to Jomo. Back when they had on them little ass basketball shorts with the Chuck Taylors or whatever the case is. Y'all, okay, now y'all need to, now this gonna make more sense. Listen.
That seems to be doing pretty good. Instead of engaging in petty warfare, that probably won't make me a dime.
Okay, now, you know, is there any of that stuff that you can address? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I know it's kind of crazy for him to accuse you of not being from Harlem, you know.
Yeah, it's a good joke, man, but we all know what's going on, man. You dig? I'm definitely raised in the Bronx, but I mean, made in the Bronx, and Harlem raised me. Funny thing about it, I was born in a hospital called Flower Fifth Avenue, which is not in Harlem anymore, or right beneath Harlem. That's where I was actually born.
The hospital was so old, so decrepit, it don't even exist no more. The nuns that ran the hospital, they all passed away, man. Ain't no record. The only records of that hospital is his birth certificate. He said it was in Harlem. You can't find it now, but once upon a time, it stood tall on the edge of Harlem. The hospital was on the edge of Harlem and Brooklyn, right where the line separated the two counties. That's where he was born at, but it's not there no more. It's not a memorial sticker or anything on the site. But that's what, hey, if he was born in Harlem, he was born in Harlem. Ain't no hospital left to prove it. But that's where he was born. He was the last baby born. That hospital been there since the medieval ages. When they found out that the head director nurse was a vampire, they exterminated the whole fucking building. And Jim Jones was the last baby born there. According to his account, man. It ain't there no more. Look at this. Look.
Avenue, which is not raised in the Bronx, but I mean made in the Bronx, and Harlem raised me. Funny thing about it, I was born in
Did he just say he was raised, he made a mistake and said he was raised in the Bronx?
Raised in the Bronx, but I mean made in the Bronx, and Harlem raised me. Funny thing about it, I was born in...
Man, get this guy out of here. He done already told on himself, man. He done already told on himself. Whatever they say the first time is the truth. And whatever they excuse me and clear that shit up, that's a lie. Look at this.
Yeah, it's a good joke, man, but we all know what's going on, man. You dig? I'm definitely raised in the Bronx, but I mean made in the Bronx, and Harlem raised me. Funny thing about it, I was born in a hospital called Flower Fifth Avenue, which is not in Harlem anymore, or right beneath Harlem. That's where I was actually born, and you can look it up. I got a birth certificate. So do your research. You're a journalist. The hospital is called Flower Fifth Avenue. You heard? And my family been in the entire projects in Harlem since the 70s, since they came from Aruba and Curacao and St. Martin and Montserrat. That's where we from. We from the Caribbean islands. And when we landed in Harlem, and we landed in the Bronx.
Wait, well, what, man, come on. Which one was it, man? You can't land in two places, man. Like Harlem didn't land on us. We landed on Harlem. What is he talking about? I don't know, man. He landed in the Bronx. Raised in the Bronx. Raised in Harlem. When his family came from the Caribbean, they ain't know where the fuck they was at. They was either in Harlem or the Bronx. They just shrugged their shoulders and said both. He can't be serious, y'all.
New York, that's regular shit.
Okay. Now, some of the other things that he touched about and he talked about was this whole Mano situation. I guess, Mano had a song called Rumors back in the day where, he took some shots at Cameron. What was going on with that whole situation?
I mean, I don't know. That was a long time ago. Mano made a record at that time in rap. Being combative was a thing to do. I was making the most money, as you could see from the whole era that was going on and how aggressive I was back in those days. And Mano made a record, I mentioned Cam's name, in a way that wasn't very favorable to me and shit like that, and automatically I had a gripe with him. So it was just waiting to collide at that point. And we never did collide until we was in Atlanta. Only time me and Mano ever had any words or back and forth or anything was when we got to meet face to face in Atlanta.
What was your reaction when Cameron brought up all these old stories and everything about you?
I laughed, man. I got this thing, man. People laugh at the lies, but the truth always hurt. Lies are more entertaining. You heard? You get to laugh, you get the joke, but the truth is a serious thing, no matter how you look at it. The truth is what the truth is.
Yeah, the internet gets kind of crazy with the lies. The lies are going crazy on the internet.
I mean, well, the lies start from a narrative, and a narrative starts from a person, and you just got to look at it like that. But I've never been one in my life to care about clearing up no rumors. Like, that shit just takes time out my day from making money. I know who I am. I'm very comfortable in myself.
Okay, I don't know. How did they get in the game, yo? Now I'm suspicious. How they was able to get in and get to the money? What buttons did they have to push? Who did they have to serenade? What was really going on, man? Who Cam put him on with? Was it Dame? Was it Dame putting him on with people? Who Dame Dash put them on with? Who Cam put Jim Jones on with? What parties was they going to? What was really happening behind closed doors? Because the raps ain't all that. It never have been, man. The raps ain't been that good. They not on no Jay-Z proportions. None of them. And Cam is a pioneer and a legend in the game. But for his dudes to come up, who did he introduce them to? Or who did they get around? I remember when Jim Jones first started making mixtapes. What was it? The Ambitions as a Gangster or something like that. Matter of fact, let me pull it up just for proof purposes so y'all won't think I'm just sitting up here talking. It was Jim Jones, Ambitions of a Gangster. I told y'all, man. I remember when the mixtape came out, and I was like, this shit look bootleg as hell, but in the hood, he like, whatever. I got this shit is a rough copy. This is his first mixtape before his album even dropped. I'm like, let me see what Juelz, that's Cameron's man. I was a fan of Cam. I was like, okay, Cam's man got a mixtape. Let me see what he talking about. I pop in the mixtape, and he was on the Biggie beat. Who Shot Your beat? Talking about gotta live life fast like L.A. Speed. Try to do business with L.A. Reid. Now he said L.A. Reid was zesty on the song. He said he tried to do business with L.A. Reid, insinuating that the business didn't go right because L.A. Reid was on some old fruity madness. Look. Then all of a sudden, he became the A&R. He started getting A&R jobs and all this shit. Hold on. Cause this is all fucked up. Yeah. He was talking shit about L.A. Reid and how he was trying to do business with L.A. Reid. But now it's looking like Jim Jones is doing business with L.A. Reid. Yo, somebody please say it ain't so. Hold on, I need to see this real quick. Because this might have the answers to everything that I'm talking about here. Whatever, accept it. Can't Stop, Won't Stop, the 50 greatest hip-hop executives of all times. Okay, 50 Cent is up there. Dallas Austin definitely need to be up there. Jay Brown, yeah, he's a good executive. They say him, Leor Cohen, Sean Combs. So when Jim Jones was trying to get on and get in, these are some of the people. Of course, Dame Dash, he got connections with him for sure. Dr. Dre and Dipset, they work together, most definitely. Jermaine Dupri, Bow Wow and Cameron did some work. E40. This list is getting stupid. But that's messing up my whole point. The point I'm trying to make is, in order for these dudes to get to the money like how they got to the money, they had to impress somebody in the entertainment business. They had to wow somebody with a bag enough to make them give them a bag or put them in a position to really make some money, man. It's an inside job. So how deep does this go? Where's the platinum plaques? You know what I'm saying? Where? But that's Negro here, no there. Y'all need to listen at this.
Makes sense at the time because we like, yo, my nigga, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool nigga. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo house. More freestyles come out. Yo, I heard the new shit you did. I heard the new shit you did. Yo, you want to come through? Come through. Mm-hmm. Why? Why are we going to Jomo's house? Cool. One day, I'm leaving Mace's house on the west side, going back to the east side. I stop at Jomo's house. His grandmother died, God bless her dad. And he had a free crib. So yeah, I would bring some bitches over there to fuck sometime. A little crack maybe. I'd be at everybody's house though. I love my grandparents. My grandparents were strict. I stayed at Duke the God house. I stayed at Mace with Cuda. I stayed at her. I stayed a bunch of. I never needed nowhere to stay You act like niggas on your couch. You was a fan, nigga. You begged us. You are a fan, nigga. A fan. We didn't grow up with you. I am from 140th and Lenox. I am from NFL. Up the block was 40 Wolves. Lou Simpson's on 142nd Cross Square. D. Ferg on number 8th Avenue. I don't see you around none of this. Shout out to my nigga, what's the nigga Final 4 billion them you started? You're not from none of that. So you can sit around and act like you've been around all this Harlem shit and everything. You ever see somebody from Harlem try to act like they from Harlem so bad that you got to keep saying, I'm from Harlem? Niggas from Harlem know who's from Harlem. You don't have to keep saying you from Harlem. So that's first and foremost. All this, yo, niggas was on your couch. You were fanned out and you begged niggas to come to your house after you heard all these mixtapes. That's how you got in, nigga. You was so cool. And we was like, yo, Jomo's a nice guy. Mace like, yo, I think I'll teach him how to rap. Mace actually taught you how to rap. Literally. Literally. He taught you how to rap. You'll say it. Matter of fact, bring up the clip.
And Mace helped me learn how to actually learn how to rap. Mace showed me how to rap. Mace actually showed me, he was the first person to show me how to rap.
Mace actually sat me down and showed me the magic to rap. We taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally. Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened 20 years ago, however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I had no problem thinking, yo, okay. He tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it. And they went under, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get to altercation, you cool with them. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You gotta eat it, just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how he met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know he's dissing. He said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Man said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine heart for you and all that, cool, that's the pattern. If they don't put hands on you, then you can keep going on and on and on. And I ain't promoting none of this. I think it's cool that you cool with everybody I name. You gonna be 50 next year, nigga. I'm happy that you cool. I'm not saying this to stir up no feathers. I'm not saying that to backtrack on any beef or go anything like. I think it's really cool. But the niggas who do this, you cool with, and then the niggas who try to handle it sophisticatedly, you keep going on and on like niggas give a fuck about all that shit, bro. Niggas don't care about none of that shit, my nigga. Niggas don't care a little bit, my nigga. That's first and foremost. I'm gonna wrap it up with a couple things real quick. What I'll finish with is this, man. I'm never here to downplay your character. As much as you try to degrade my character for years and push me under the bus and say, I ain't start this and I ain't do that, and you started Pink and you made the Diplomats, which is just, if people choose to believe that, then look, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you to, my nigga. period. But at the end of the day, my nigga, I'm never trying to downplay your character. And I didn't know all this shit was going on because I was on vacation. I came back a few days ago and seen all this going on. And it's like, for instance, right? I see you posting shit, Cam, let me get jumped in Rucker, this, that, and third by 8 niggas, this, that, and third. I'll let niggas tell that story however they want to tell it. I don't give a fuck. I seen the story one time when Little C's was telling the story. I mean, me and Little C's was cool. And Little C's told me,
Man, and you know what's gonna happen? They gonna wind up being cool again. It happened before. And that's what got me even more suspicious. What's really going on? This catty drama that been going on for years. It gotta make you question the foundation of their friendship in order for this type of stuff to be happening. What was it really all about? They act like an old married couple bickering. Or a divorced couple. Like when I first met my ex-wife, she wasn't from Harlem. I swear she wasn't from Harlem. That ain't where she was from. Shireen was from uptown, man. Like, ain't that Harlem? No, man, she was from the Bronx. Like, who cares? Who cares? The beef that they having is all fucked up. It ain't got nothing to do with a robbery, no street business, no none of that. A bad deal. Date of birth and location. Like elementary school been over a long time ago. Who gives a fuck? And they teary-eyed in the news, voices trembling, speaking on this madness. I'm confused. Look at this
I'm
show.
supporting my brothers by any means necessary. So, in my stance, you know, even if Cam would have went to do that show, I would have went with Cam. You know what I'm saying? The same way Jim went to do the show and I went with Jim. That's my brother. He going to do a show with G Unit. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know these niggas like that. Anything could pop off. You know what I mean? It's never the artist. You know what I'm saying? It's never probably gonna be the 50 Cents, the Lloyd Banks or the Tony Ayos, but you know what I mean? They known to travel with $1 million niggas, especially at this time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm holding my brother down by any means necessary on stage and just in case. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move as a unit all the time. That's what I was taught. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, no matter what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I try to always move, you know what I mean, and do things. You know what I'm saying? I try not to let so much spill over, but, you know, Cam and Jim history go back before me. You understand what I'm saying? Like Cam and when I met Cam and Jim, they were super close. So I honestly don't really know.
Hey there, you won't believe what we've got in store
What
for you
the fuck?
today. Introducing the
Oh, shit.
P365X Mac.
Jim being from the Bronx and all that. You know what I'm saying? When I met them, they was in 5H, which is, you know what I'm saying, Jim's apartment, and that's, you know, like, I guess that time was after all the stuff Cam had said already with the Children of the Corn and Jim, you know, whatever he said. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, when I got there, Cam and Jim was like this, super tight. Mace wasn't even in the picture. I don't know Mace like that. You know what I'm saying? Every time I seen Mace, it's been a mutual, you know what I'm saying, respect there. So, you know, that's what that's been as far as me and Mace. You know what I'm saying? As far as, yeah, when I met Cam and Jim, they were already Trump tight and locked in. You understand what I'm saying? The Diplomats was already a name they had. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit there and claim I made the dip, so that's not something I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I made Dipset though, the two. Yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying?
That was your idea?
Hey, it don't matter. Yeah, just like shit I said in a.
Man, he need to go somewhere and sit down and face the wall, man. Cam ain't going for none of that. What is he talking about? He trying to take credit for coming up with Dipset. Like, the Diplomats is one thing, Dipset is either way. It's, man, they is not trying to let nobody be the boss or whatever. Everybody got their own best interests at heart. He came into the picture, they already established, but even though they was established, they wasn't even seeing eye to eye like that. Like, I wash my back, you wash my back, I wash your back. Can you imagine Jim Jones and Cameron arguing? Yo, nigga, wash my back. I'm gonna wash your back, nigga, but when you get done washing your back, you gonna wash my back. Yo, wash my back, man. As long as you wash your mind. The friendship was never there. So why they even dealt with each other? Was it because Cameron was famous and Jim Jones wanted to be famous too? And since Cameron and Jim Jones was famous, Juelz Santana came into the picture wanting to be famous. Then he got the nerve to say he invented DOCZ. Where is the loyalty, man? There's no such thing as family. And they say money and family don't mix. So in order for them to get money together, they can't be family. That's why they need to cut all that shit out. Talking about their family. It's a familia and all that nonsense. No, the hell it ain't. Because if they was really family, they wouldn't even want to do business with each other a lot of times. That's the truth of the matter. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Cause Cameron knowed he was wrong for treating them boys like they was his puppies. But they knew the reason why they even dealt with Cameron is because he already had a buzz. Now this is where we come to. This is the final conclusion. This is what's happening. And all of them look like clowns, except for Cam. Look at this, man.
Rhyme. A lot of things I used to say in the rhymes used to just stick sometimes, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just something we'll say. Like, even like words like the Goonies and shit like that, those are words we said in rhymes, and then they just stuck out. We'll wind up saying them, you know what I'm saying, as slogans and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So DOCZ was saying, you know, as members, you know what I'm saying? You know, we was members repping heavy, you know what I'm saying, at the time. So, you know, our set, that was everything, you know what I'm saying? What was your set? Was set you claiming, you know what I'm saying? Was set you claiming, you know what I'm saying? That was a big thing in New York, you know what I'm saying? Especially around that time, you know, you had the Bloods was, you know what I mean? We was real heavy, you know what I'm saying? And you know, everything was about the set. So I think I said something like DOCZ.
Hold on, wait. Come on, man. I knew it, but he just confirmed it, man. They was a blood set. The Diplomats was some Bloods. They was repping it hard in New York. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine and the rest of them dudes. They were blooding on the East Coast. Shouldn't they be embarrassed about that? I thought New York was on the level to where if it's from out of town, they ain't fucking with it anyway. New York took pride in setting trends and influencing people or whatever the case is, but how they gonna start with the Bloods and the Crips in New York? I think that's why New York fell off, man. The respect was lost. Dudes from Cali go to New York and see it's a bunch of Bloods and Crips, it probably make them sick to their stomach. Like, y'all niggas watch too many movies. They got the rags in the wrong pocket. It take for a West Coast G to come out there and fix all they damn pockets, man. Like, y'all disrespecting the gang. Y'all not even doing this shit right. A bunch of dudes that like wearing red. And be dead serious. Gang banging on it. That's crazy, man. He just confirmed it for me. They was real heavy in the blood. So Cameron was even out there flying at 5. Jim, now it's all starting to make sense, man. I can't believe this shit, yo. Hold on. Y'all remember this? When Jim Jones was all on the West Coast with the game, talking about certified gangsters. He acting like Old Dog in Menace to Society and Kane. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this together. Hold on. Y'all gotta see this. No, this ain't what I was looking for. Y'all bear with me. Oh, goddamn. Excuse me.
We need a symbol that can
Hold on.
unite
I gotta see some of this real quick, y'all. I gotta see some of this. Hold on. Let me put on some music so I could examine this correctly. They up in the liquor store. No, put the right music on. My man got pigtails. And he from Harlem, y'all. He got the pigtails with the tank top on. So if he willing to get around the game and act like he from Compton, of course he willing to get around Cam and act like he from Harlem, from the hat to the socks. You feel me? He went out there on the West Coast acting like he was born and raised out there. Jerry curl juice dripping. But he from Harlem. Look at this, y'all. I hope he ain't the biggest fraud in entertainment. Hold on, and he busting a mean sag. What the? He out here hoochie daddied up on the West Coast walking behind game. To get a fresh bottle of scissor, the sweetest drink in the damn liquor store, man. I can't believe they actually came up with that. Jim Jones and Cameron. They liquor was straight up syrup, man. Just sugar in the bottle. Look at this. People in the H-Town was not drinking this shit. Scissor. Like, yo, that's a great idea, my nigga. Yo, we gonna sell all them niggas down south gonna be drunk off our shit, man. Niggas down south, they gonna be leaning. That shit ain't nothing but an Arizona with 2% alcohol in it. They be them scissor boys, man. Nigga in the hospital with diabetes with a DOCZ t-shirt on. We them scissor boys, man. You drink that shit, your blood pressure gonna be all fucked up as soon as you drink that. They had to take it off the shelves, man. Look at the advertisement. They got two cups stacked with a DOCZ emblem on it. The scissor, nigga. Niggas down south drinking it. It's New York City. They look at the back of that bottle like New York City. They gonna be pissed off about it, man. Got you drinking a Southern drink from Harlem, New York. This shit was destined to fail, man. Hold on. Jim Jones put the scissor bottle in his back pocket. Look. With the DOCZ chain swinging on top of that. He wrapped the chain. He put the chain around the scissor bottle and put it in his back pocket with the rings and things. Like, keep my bottle icy, you heard? The bottle on fleek. The bottle got the chain dancing around his neck from the back pocket, though. Oh my God, man. What the hell was they thinking for real? Jim Jones and Louis Jade evaluating wine and spirits. Like, Louis! Cognac, VSOP. Jim Jones investing in the liquor companies. Like, I put that swag on your bottle, you heard? Niggas gonna be drinking that Louis all day, nigga. I ain't never heard of a bottle of Louis. But hey, shout out to the brother for trying, man. But that's Negro here, no there. Yo, y'all don't even want to get started talking about Fab. Y'all really want to have this conversation, man? You know what? I'm gonna do a video about this tonight. It's about time he get dragged in. I'm about to start, and I'm about to start a new trend tonight. And I guarantee other YouTubers, they gonna follow suit. As soon as they see it, they gonna bloop, 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 bloop. They gonna start popping up like Smurfs after I do this, man. Call me Papa Smurf, man. And I ain't talking about, look. Man, we ain't really never delve into this right here, man. He deserves some of this work too. Diddy's #1. He was Ray J on one side, Fab on the other side. He was at them parties, man, heavily. He was there. You seen him? He was a part of the Diddy entourage. From Harlem, B. Or where he from? Ain't he from Brooklyn? Like Jay from Brooklyn, Big from Brooklyn. Well, what's the big deal? Dame from Harlem? Diddy from Harlem? It was a Brooklyn cat in the building that all of them getting his, what the whole. Is that real or is this a Halloween costume? Is this his Bobby Brown, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Halloween costume? What is this right here, man? He looking real Smeagolish out here in these streets. What the hell he got going on behind the scenes? Attending them Diddy freak off parties. He might be, I don't know. He might be a creep as well. Diddy need a cellmate? Y'all gonna have to let me know. Cause that that tank top with the flowers and stuff all on it, man, I don't know what type of vibes he trying to give off. Nigga name already fabulous. Diddy's underboss, fabulous. That sounds sinister. They need to put him in the lineup with the rest of them dudes that was around Diddy. The Diddler and Fabulous. He finesse your ass. He'll start a whole freak off without Diddy even knowing. Like, is this a freak off? Like, what you thought it was, nigga? Fabulous. Diddy call his name. He come out the back room with nothing but chains on, velours, Versace's and shit. Like, fabulous. We gonna have to talk about him tonight. Cause he played a major part. He was trying to be Nick Cannon and Mace at the same time, y'all. He tried to be Nick Cannon and Mace at the same time. Remember Nick Cannon when he was rapping, he was trying to spit them bars like that's something he been doing. It was like rockin' Molly Holly, rockin' Holly Holly, look at that thotty thotty with that body body. And R. Kelly was like, oh yeah, hyping his ass up. Hey, it was easy to get a hit back then. Long as it had that little ringtone jingle to it. People was eating General Tso's chicken and listening to ringtone raps. Look, that chicken play a major part in the hip hop culture. I think the food and the chicken and the music go hand in hand. While the music clucking, cluck, 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 you listening to them on the radio sound like some damn chickens. Like cluck, 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 cluck. While you in the drive-thru listening to they shit, waiting for your 30-piece or whatever. But that's Negro here nor there. We definitely gonna be talking about Fab and his raps, the shit he spitted on the mic with the lazy rap. Like, wake your ass up. He rapped like he in the classroom slouching in his seat. Like, I don't care about no books and all that. Niggas talking about algebra, I'm trying to get my math in now. He rapped like he in the classroom, slouched down in his seat with crack rocks in his pockets. Like, this my alibi for selling crack, man. I ain't come here for no books. Who knows? But we definitely gonna talk about, I'm gonna tie him in there tonight. And y'all gotta stay tuned. What the hell he got to do with the city girls, man? Wait. Fabulous. Oh, get this shit out of here. Female rap lacking in 2023. Had different energy acting bad with the city girls. So they tried to throw Fabulous on top of some tig old biddies with this news. What type of shit? Like they trying to get a three-way popping. What's the point of having this damn news right here, man? Fabulous female rap lacking in 2023 had different energy, acting bad with the city girl. Who they had working for them? I know they got fired. When the head executive of TMZ Hip Hop walked in and seen this shit, like, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to have a talk. You posted a blog today, and it said, "Fabulous female rap lacking in 2023, had different energy, acting bad with city girls." Like that's not what we do at TMZ. They let his ass go as soon as he posted this shit. Fabulous thinks there's only one kind of female hip-hop winning these days, and he's voicing his concerns for the community, despite recently helping city girls promote the very same sound he's speaking out against. So did Diddy put him up to it? Like, yo, Puff, this shit whack, man. You sure you want me to do this? Like, yeah, shit whack, but it's selling. Ain't like your New York rapping ass selling no records. Better get out there and promote these bitches, man. That's the only way the bag gonna be made out here, Playboy. Like, I do it, but, shit still corny, Puff. Want me promote these city chicks, they corny, ain't got no balls. Even though he promoted it, he was mad about doing it, yo. And had the nerve to come out and say something, knowing that that's Diddy's girl, man. Did Diddy put him up to this or not? He about to get exposed. On Sunday evening, Fab posted an IG story praising women for having complex stories to share, but criticized the output he's been hearing in the music. So he contradicted himself on female rappers. Like, to be real with y'all, I was the original hoochie daddy doing these raps. They trying to take over the hoochie daddy role. I think that's why a lot of rappers mad. Because they used to be in the damn gigolo. They used to be in the male stripper all in the video for the females. The LL Cool J's, the Fabulouses of the world. You know what I'm saying? Now, the female rappers, they get to be their own entertainment for each other. When Megan be twerking in the videos, it be a bunch of women clapping looking at the videos. When Cardi B shake her tail feather in the video, it's a bunch of Latin mommies clapping their hands talking about, I know that's right. They not even doing it to entertain the men. They too busy entertaining each other. That's why when you see them in the rap videos, it be a whole bunch of girls in the VIP, not a nigga in sight. Especially them Glorilla videos. Fabulous mad. Because he can't be the center of attention when it comes to being a hoochie in the music industry no more. It's safe to say, and look, this ain't no disrespect to Fab or nothing like that. But it's possible, he probably was the male version of a hoochie for a long time. At Nicki Minaj proportions with all that shit he had on all the time. The biggest t-shirt you ever seen in your life, the biggest hat, the biggest chain, the biggest ring. It went from everything being big to everything being small. No Diddy, man. From the clothes, the jewelry. Remember they used to wear them big ass stupid chains? It's like when the clothes got smaller, the jewelry started getting smaller too. Who was the one to wake people up to wear your shit too big? Cause I studied the culture, I know Lil Wayne played a part, but if you ask me, Dipset bought the skinny shit to the music industry. And since Lil Wayne was running with the Dips at the time, he was on the skinny shit too. Did Juelz Santana invent the skinny shit, or am I mistaken, man? Which one of them started wearing skinny? But I'm pretty sure, I'm about 90% sure that it came out of the Dipset. And Jim Jones could be responsible for that as well, man. Hold on. We need to look at this real quick. No doubt, man. Matter of fact, let me play this real quick. Y'all need to look at this. Hold up.
He punched me in my face. Really? And me and C, I seen C's really. No, not dissing C's, but no. Lil C's never punched me. But if you go to his internet story, that's what he said he did. And like I said, I ain't got no problem. I seen C's, we good. But you keep running around with these 25-year-old stories. Do you ever hear me talk about when you ran on me when BMF pulled up? When you ran in the hotel, they chased you to the beach. All them niggas, and lucky, I had my shit on me and my man JoJo, I ain't gonna say his name, Spanish nigga, you know him. The Spanish nigga who don't care about life, who was with me, is like, who all these niggas coming? I said, oh, they come this way. No, and this no disrespect, because Blue's my nigga, Meech my nigga, all that. And Blue Da Vinci just told this story on his platform or whatever platform recently. He got it 89% right. It's a little off, Blue. I'll tell it on Talk with Flea, my perspective of what happened. But at the end of the day, I don't be out there pumping. They chased you to the beach, nigga. You was in the sand. You was getting wet from the water, from the ocean. I don't pump that. Took your rags off. Me and JoJo was laughing about that 3 months of cool shit. Cool. I don't pump all that shit, nigga, because I ain't trying to make the great your carry. You know why? Because the revolution was televised, nigga. That's why I'm here, nigga. That's why God work like that. That's why me and Murder is here, nigga. The revolution was televised, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Now wrap it up real quick.
Cam got a lot of nerve. Bro, a lot of nerve. After Jim Jones and Cameron was riding on Mace, banging them flags and waving that 5 or whatever, they was going hard on Mace when Mace was in the church praying to God. When Mace was just a holy apostle, they was running them streets like wolves, talking mad shit about Mace. It was Jim, it was Cam, even Juelz was licking shots. If Mace rolled down the block in Harlem, man, get the fuck out of here, man. What you doing in Harlem, man? Get out of here. It was a bunch of Harlemites willing to take Mace's head off over Cam. Now he's sitting up there popping mad shit at Jim Jones while Mace over there with a big old bucket of popcorn, y'all. Like, what world is this? Shit done changed. Your best friend become your enemy your best friend. They ain't never lied about that. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to DOCZ Daily. Hey, we're about to head over to the Sean Blazington show in a little while, but this is beyond crazy. Your best friend, your enemy, your best friend. That is no lie. Cam. Got Juelz all in the news with it, looking nervous. Look at this, man. Juelz look nervous about it. Like, he don't even want to talk. He trying to watch what he say. He trying to stay cool with everybody. Like, damn, they in a bad situation. Jim Jones look like he hurt, like he ain't been sleeping. Like, Cameron hurt him to the core. Like, really, Cam? Really, Cam? If he expressed his feelings to Cameron, they'll put him in the psych ward. Like, you used me, abused me, loved me, hated me. Like, you hated me, Cam, but you love me. Like, yo, somebody get this nigga some help, B. This nigga, he talking crazy again. Somebody get him some help. Like, get this nigga a baby bottle or something. He about to cry all over the place. But that's Negro here nor there, man. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. And for Cameron, bruh, you did not have to abuse these men like that. They loved you. You was the Tyler Perry of Harlem. And look what happened to your actors. They was acting in the DOCZ movie that Cameron directed. Now he trying to put out the director's cut. Like, what really happened was Jim was not from Harlem. Jomo was on my meat back in the day. This is just bad for legacy. I'll say that much. It's bad for legacy, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Got so much love for y'all. Yo, I'ma holler at y'all soon. Y'all be good out there, man.